I'm excited about these two running backs. They should not be in competition with one another because, quite frankly, when you watch the tape, there is no competition. Kyren Williams should be, and will be the lead dog, but Blake Corum is going to make an excellent compliment at some point this 2024 season.
Okay, let's get it. Bitch, let's get it. Woo!
GEGP, welcome back to the station. Welcome back to the channel, good people. Y'all know who it is, your boy Ray G. You can get at me on X at Ray GQ, and I'm back doing what I love the most, talking ball, watching the tape, breaking down the film, having a conversation about these players, their fits on these new teams, and I couldn't think of a better group to start with than the LA Rams, Sean McVay, Kyren Williams, and Blake Corum. Selected him out of Michigan in the third round. Kyren Williams, man, third in the NFL in rushing last year. This offense is crazy good, and you got to be crazy good because they only won one damn personnel package, which is 11. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back, 95% of the time in 2023. So how is Blake Corum going to fit in this offense? And do I believe that Blake Corum is going to take over for Kyren Williams at some point in time this season? The answer to that, unequivocally, is hell no. Kyren Williams is a stud, and you'll see throughout this film session some of the things that Corum needs to work on and where Kyren Williams has a significant upper hand in this offense. So if you stick around to the end of the video and you find the information actionable and or entertaining, hit that thumbs up button, like the content, comment below, but most importantly, subscribe. I know y'all watch the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Enough of me. Let's get to the tape. Before we get started, I want everybody to understand what duo means and what you're watching when we go through these plays. All it is a run scheme that's a physical run scheme where you want your offensive linemen to get vertical. There's a lot of double teams that happen in duo, and what's happening on the play side doesn't necessarily look like what's happening on the back side of the offense. In zone, everybody's blocking one way, running backs reading and reacting off of that. But in duo, you get a lot of double teams, so you have to have a running back that's got vision, patience, and trust that the offensive linemen, tight ends, and receivers are going to do their job, and that is very important in Sean McVay's offense. You have to do your job and trust that the receivers and the offensive linemen will be where they are when they're supposed to be there. Let's take a look at the first play of Kyren Williams running this type of run scheme out of 11 personnel, which the Rams deploy 95% of the time. So when you're playing with 3 wide receivers, only 1 tight end, and 1 running back 95% of the time, you better be creative, and Sean McVay is that. So what I'll do throughout these sessions is let the first play sort of play out. Then we'll look at it from the reverse angle, and if we need to bring it back to the wide angle to break it down, we'll do that. So on this first play, you see Kyren Williams getting a lot of yards. But what's going on here? Remember, we've got wide receivers out there. This is the key. You're going to see a lot of sort of zone blocking concepts on this side. You'll see a double team block, but here's what's going to happen. Puka Nacua lined up here is going to fold and punch. He's going to dip under Tyler Higbee, who's going to kick out and handle that guy. Kind of looks like the jab. Puka Nacua would just kick this guy out. Tyler Higbee would take somebody. But what's going to happen is he's going to fold under here. Higbee's going to take this guy. Puka Nacua is going to be responsible for this safety. And for the running back, what you're reading is play side linebacker. If he caves down, you're bouncing that thing outside. If he scrapes to the outside, you're cutting that thing back up. So you really have to have good footwork and, more importantly, patience to be successful in this type of running scheme. And Kyren Williams is both that. He's patient. He's got good vision. You see the blocks. You see everything sealed up. Your 2-on-2 right there. There's the duo block. You've got the punch right there. You've got the kick right. You got the punch right here with Puka. You got the kick right here with Tyler Higbee, and then there's a massive hole right there. So again, just watching how everything works together in this type of blocking scheme. Again, got hat on the backside. DeMarcus Robinson taking care of his job, but you got the double team here. You've got the fold inside with the receiver. He's punching here. You've got the kick outside with Higbee. Boom, right there. You don't want to travel down in that muck right there. You don't want to travel in that muck because it's collapsing. You've got pursuit from the interior defenders, so it looks like there was a hole, but that's the play. Kyren Williams' patience allows this play to be successful, allows a lot of plays to be successful. That's why he was so damn good in 2023. Again, you're going to see another type of formation where they bring the Y around the tight end Davis Allen, sort of a spirit motion to handle the play side linebacker Pete Warner, and then you see the read and react from Kyren Williams here. Again, out of 11 personnel this time, no motion at all. You don't see that a lot from the Rams. They're going to do is pull this guard. They're going to pull the guard around to take care of the defensive end. That's free right there. So we're going to pull the guard around. You're going to bring your tight end, your wide Davis Allen across, and he's going to handle play side linebacker Pete Werner, but Kyren Williams is still reading where that linebacker's going. You got your -1, the safety dropping back in coverage, Mario Davis, and the rest of the defense probably flowing on the inside. So let's see what type of plan Kyren Williams has when all of that is successfully done, taken care of. Got to have the vision, the footwork, and then some God-given ability to make something happen after your contact. And Kyren Williams is incredible at that. Fantastic scheme, good run. Now we're going to do the same type of thing out of pistol formation. So we've seen them do this out of gun. We've seen them do it with Matthew Stafford under center. Now we're going to go pistol, where he's lined up directly behind the quarterback. You've got 2 receivers, tight end, 3rd receiver playing the X, DeMarcus Robinson. You got the Z, you got the slot. We're going to motion Cooper Kupp this time to create some havoc. There goes your 2 linebacker 2, play side linebacker, and Pete Werner. There's your -1. And Tyrann Mathieu right here. Let's see what happens on this play and what Kyren Williams does to adjust to this. So Cooper Kupp comes around, boom, there's your duo block. You see everything just lined up. And then what do? Once the linebacker fills, you cut that thing back. You'll see it from the reverse angle, and if we need to bring it back wide, we'll do that. We'll pause this thing right at the start of the play, and you'll see the duo action happening, right? Boom. You got hat on a hat right there. He's kicking him. You've got 2-on-2. You've got the kick there, and he's handling the safety right there. Cooper Kupp is just literally clearing out, but once Pete Werner clogs up that hole, watch what Kyren Williams does. Look, Demario Davis goes down. Pete Werner gets taken care of. Kyren Williams already sees that opening on this side. Vision is spectacular. And when you're running these type of concepts, duo, gap, power, physical run schemes, what you're trying to do is get your offense to stay on schedule. You normally don't get big, explosive chunk plays, but if you continue to just gash them for 3, 5, 4, 6, by the end of the game, you will have worn down those linebackers and that defense well enough to be able to rip off some of those big plays and score those touchdowns in the end zone, which Kyren Williams was so good at. So let's pause this right here at the start. There goes your duo. There goes your 2-on-2 right there. Got kind of a zone look on this side, but they're bringing this guy around right here to kick. He's coming to kick. He's coming to kick out this linebacker, whoever fills the muck. Kyren Williams has to read and react off of that. So there's Davis Allen. Boom, kicks off of there. There goes your duo block that was started here. Watch the beauty of this and everybody doing their job. What you're trying to do is get one of these guys to commit. Well, we already know we got somebody coming around. Boom, we're going to kick that guy. We're doubled up here. Once Jackson's got that guy taken care of, 7-3, Steve Avila, who's kicking into the inside this year to center. He goes and handles 4-7, and watch what Kyren Williams does. There's the kick, handles the linebacker. He's taken care of. I mean, come on, y'all. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful design by Sean McVay, and Kyren Williams' patience is what allows these things to happen. He is incredible at taking his time. Again, out of pistol formation, they motion Puka Nacua across, so you've only got Higbee out here. You got a player out here. Let's see what happens. Let's see the plan of attack here for the Rams. And yes, Cooper Kupp coming around in that spirit motion and sort of support role to help clean out any junk that was left by the offensive line. And you'll see a better view of this from the backside. And I may actually bring this wide angle back. So as soon as we start this play off, I will show you what's going on. So you've only got one backer here. So play side backer, you're reading this guy. I mean, all the flow looks like it's zoned this way. Looks like it's zoned, right? So he's already flowing. Defense is flowing that way because it looks like it's going to be a run to that side. But Sean McVay is crafty. Bringing around Cooper Kupp, and this is support. This is a support play. There's no dedicated blocker. It could be that guy that's coming down. If he gets his ass kicked, it could be him. Could be this safety dropping down. Hell, the linebacker could have scraped and went that side. But watch what Cooper Kupp does. You go play support. Handle that guy, right? Handle that job right there. And look, there's the duo. You see the two right here. There's the duo. You've got that hat. Cooper Kupp coming around on support. Kyren Williams, you can see the element looking that way. His vision and his patience is so outstanding. Watch that. The footwork, see all of that. I mean, this is just, it's a filthy run. The feet are incredible. He and Blake Corum may form legitimately the best tandem by the end of the season in the NFL with this improved offensive line, Stafford back, Kupp healthy, Nakua in year 2, and the creativity that Sean McVay has, this just could be an amazing offense in 2024. Now we're going to take a look at Blake Corum and see how his skill set pairs up with what we just saw from the Rams. And the Michigan Wolverines also deployed a power duo gap rushing scheme. This is what they want to do. They want to be physical, get you all, and stay on schedule. You talk about why J.J. McCarthy didn't throw so much. They were always on schedule. They continue to hit you for 3-4 yards, and eventually you're just so worn down, you end up getting routed. Right here, you got 3 wide receivers. This is 11 personnel. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back, out of gun. And I like this first play. I'm going to pick up like a yard or 2, but I'm going to show you and tell you why I like this play. And you'll see the lack of creativity that Michigan had in their offense. Right here, if this was Sean McVay or the Rams, no doubt somebody's coming around to help out Loveland right there and that edge defender or kicking up inside. But watch what's going to happen. You've got the 2 block right there. You got that taken care of. Loveland's done an okay job of getting in the way. But what Corum is going to do, he's going to read this and get skinny. He hits the hole. And if not for a trip that happens right there, I'll take my chances with Blake Corum versus that safety one-on-one. He was tripped. Because he was tripped, he falls down. But what I like is his ability to read that duo block, cut off Loveland's block, and get north and south. Now, this play, you're going to see a little more motion on this one. You've got your tight end, your fullback coming around. And watch this. There's the kick. There's the pull. Everyone's taken care of. 89, I think that's Barner. He's struggling right here. This is one of the areas where I think Blake Corum has got to improve. It's just slowing down, being more patient. He's so quick to the point of attack. If he let this set up just a millisecond, 77's got this taken care of. I believe that's Adisa Isaac right there. He's got that taken care of. Instead, Blake Corum's going to flow to the outside, not trust that block, and it's set up for him, right? He hits that. Honestly, I don't think he does anything with Corum, but instead runs himself into the play. But here's what I love about this sequence, because the very next play, and here it is from the wide angle. You'll see it from the wide angle, right? There it is. He's kicked out. You've got your tackle pulling around right here. Play side linebacker still chilling. You don't want to go there, Corum. You want to follow that lead block. That thing, y'all, is set the hell up, and he ain't finna do nothing, but instead runs himself into Isaac, and there's the tackle. But you have to be an AI machine on the football field, and what I mean by that is you have to be able to take information, process it, and apply it literally in 60 seconds in football. You have to be an AI machine. New information, process it, learn from it, deploy it. What does Corum do on this play? Well, you already see what's going down. You see 52 pulling around, 50 pulling around. You got your double team happening inside right here. Let's watch what Corum does with this one. There it is, right there. Follows his block, and this was the very next play. So he took that information in, processed it, learned from it, and you're going to have to be patient. And when he's patient and doesn't just slam it up in there, he's able to let 52 cross face. Once he crosses face, he's got the footwork and the agility. He's got the best feet in the class, right? Stay on schedule. 52 does his job. Now, there you go. There's the runway. So in that sequence right there, you saw him do a good job getting skinny through the hole, was tripped. Didn't do a good job being patient following his block and didn't pick up max yards. And then he took that information, took what he learned, applied it, made the right read. Good job, Blake Corum. Versus Alabama, this was a tough defense. We all know all the NFL first-rounders that they had. Duo block, patient again, learn, follows 52, legitimately damn near the same play, touchdown versus Alabama. Watch this. It's a tight formation, too. They're bringing around. This guy is the puller, bringing him around in that motion to clean up and support the fullback. You got 52 coming around on that side right there. You've got to be able to follow your blocks, use your feet, boom, have a plan, and get north and south. What a beautiful run. Watch this jab step, his hop step around Loveland after facing traffic in the middle of the hole. Look at this. There it is, congestion. Boom, slide out, then get north and south. Kick out block, Arnold's out of the way, 52's taken care of. There's your hole, there's your alley, there's your lane, there's your touchdown. Blake Corum and Kyren Williams this year should just be absolute monsters at the goal line because both of them are just nasty at finding the end zone. Again, you're going to see duo, you're going to watch the patience, you're going to watch the vision, you're going to watch him following his blocks, and this is what I want to see Blake Corum do more in 2024. And listen, it's probably going to take a little bit of time, but once things are done, and when you see that patience, you get explosive plays like this. Is Blake Corum going to be a running back that carries the ball, 80, 90-yard touchdown runs? Hell no, that's not his game. His game is being patient, using those quick feet, the vision, following your blocks, get north and south, being physical, and having excellent contact balance. This is a great pairing in Los Angeles. There you go right there. There's two. There's two. Your linebacker commits. Remember, you are reading play side linebacker. Blake Corum is reading play side linebacker. You got that taken care of. 8-9's kick the defensive end. And you got to trust. You've got to trust that once your O-line, they've got their guys taken care of, he's going to peel and handle him. He's going to peel and handle anybody that's filling that hole. There it is. Peel off, handles Chambers. But Corum, watching what's going down. When that play side linebacker commits, you know you're going to have room to bounce that thing to the outside. You've got the kick right there. You've got this offensive lineman filling against the corner right there. There's a no-win situation for the corner. There it is. Beautiful. Just a great play design by Michigan, who's not a very creative team. But again, it's all about what Blake Corum is doing and his ability to be patient. And you have to have patience in Sean McVay's offense. And if he can learn that, and there's no better running back to learn that from than Kyren Williams, then you're going to have you a rock-solid pro in your hands. But make no mistake about it, folks. Make no mistake about it. Kyren Williams is the guy. I don't think there's any doubt, any question. Kyren Williams is the guy, should be the guy, will be the guy, absent an injury. But these two can make one of the nastiest 1-2 punches in the NFL by season's end, as long as Corum can adapt, acclimate, and exhibit some of that patience that I know he has in this Rams offense. I'm excited about these two running backs. They should not be in competition with one another because, quite frankly, when you watch the tape, there is no competition. Kyren Williams should be, and will be the lead dog, but Blake Corum is going to make an excellent compliment at some point this 2024 season. I appreciate y'all being in the building for Tape Thursdays. If you appreciated this quick breakdown about the Rams situation, Blake Corum, Kyren Williams fit in Sean McVay's offense, hit that thumbs up button, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I know y'all be watching. Y'all watch this channel, hit that subscribe button because we are bringing you nonstop content 24/7, 365. DD Fantasy Football is the place to be. I'm back doing what I love most. That's talking tape, talking ball. Thank y'all for giving me about 20 minutes of your time today. If you appreciate it, again, thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all next week. I'm out. Peace.